when you remember the times that you would go down the stairs, and your dad would close the lights and then you'd have to run upstairs, but then one time, you were downstairs alone. Because your father and your mother would refuse to go downstairs with you to the basement to get some paper from the printer. You would close the lights and then rush upstairs, hearing some random monsters roaming around, but then one time your dad was in the bathroom upstairs. So you had to go to the bathroom downstairs. And then you had your iPad with you, so you were talking on the phone with your friend, but then you realized that your iPad was at 1% and then your iPad shut off. And you couldn't reopen it and your mom was upstairs cooking so she couldn't hear you. Because she was also watching TV. And your dad still hadn't got out of the bathroom, so you were panicking and you were starting to get anxiety. When you're finished sharding, you started screaming your lungs out and screaming mom and she didn't hear you. And then apparently she went down the stairs and said, "Are you okay?" And I did it. And you didn't hear her, so you were screaming and crying and hyperventilating. And then your mom finally came, asked you what was happening, and she tried to calm you down. And you had stood up screaming and crying, but you couldn't leave the bathroom. So you were half naked. And then your mom was trying to help you while you were shaking, and then you ran upstairs. Then you realized that your dad had been out of the bathroom, so then he asked why you were crying and shaking. And then your mom explained to him what happened, and he said, "Why would you be so scared?"